Yeah, people have asked me. I've done a series of interviews about the growth of sports talk radio in San Diego and what happened and what's happened around the country. And people said, "How did you come up with the shtick that you came up with?" And I tell people, I was a news talk sports information junkie as a kid growing up.
Hmm.
So that was my standard. I just had a desire. I had a need. My mandate was I want to know everything that's going on. And then as I evolved into sports talk radio, I want to know everything that's going on so I can tell you. And you can now finally admit to me that you love being in gridlock at 4 o'clock in the afternoon in
Yeah.
Los Angeles so that you could hear
Right.
what I had to say.
Hmm.
And then just to be fortunate enough to be given the freedom to do what I thought was really important. And that's a piece of the equation that unfortunately I don't think we see now in what sports talk radio has become. But I created it. I I grew on it. I think I was the internet before the internet.
Yeah. Well, you are the franchise, right?
Yeah, that's what it says on the nameplate.
Hmm.
So I was bombastic. I was bleeping brilliant. I've done an enormous amount of information. I just know what I know, and I'm glad to share it with people. And then as we evolved sports talk radio, I thought the most important things were what I knew, what I passed on, and what you were going to say to me when you called to participate in the show, because I made my listeners the co-host. And it is unbelievable the people that I cross paths with who listened to us in the early days of the old Extra Sports 690, including the owner of the Padres, Peter Seidler, who at that point was involved with Dodger ownership in Los Angeles. And first time I ever met him, I didn't know him. He knew me. He knew everything I'd done. He
Hmm.
said, I couldn't wait to get on the 405 at 4 o'clock, regardless of the traffic, so I could listen to the best 15 minutes in radio. That's kind of cool. And I used a whole bunch of things I did as a springboard to go do other stuff. I wound up working at Sirius XM part-time on the home plate baseball channel, doing a national talk show around the globe. Think about that. I did their Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night shows on Sirius XM. Did them for 3.5 years before they merged and the job went away.